Superstitions, atibo. Tranquilo.
Why the dude, bro? Why are they blue? There we go. Okay. Give me 1 second, you guys. I gotta. Huh. Uh, okay. Sorry about that, you guys. I had to get my I need to get my regular PS5 set back up so I can have my VR station and then keep my Pro over here. I love how you can always tell a John Williams soundtrack, you know what I mean? Because it's got like the horns.
What was that sound? You think there's something there? Senor, the Jovitos could be watching us.
Jovitos don't like intruders.
Relax.
telling us to turn back.
Go on, senor. Satipa will help you move the tree.
There we go. Happy, what's up, man? Sorry, I was playing around with my,
The temple.
I was having problems with my capture card. Almost Christmas time, Happy.
This is it. This is where Forrestal cashed in.
Friend of yours.
A competitor. He was good. He was very, very good.
Senor, nobody has come out of there alive. Please.
You first, senor.
Dr. Jones! Dr. Jones! I don't have a long time tonight. I've got like 20 more minutes.
Be careful. Senor. Please, hurry.
Actually, tarantulas, most of them, a lot of them aren't even
Stop.
poisonous.
Stay out of the light.
And most of them aren't that aggressive. There are some that are extremely aggressive.
Forrestal.
You said he was very good.
He was. Just not good enough.
For you?
Guess we'll find out.
I think they already made a gingerbread house, Happy. What is B on the Xbox controller? Alright.
Too far to jump. What now? Crazy, senor.
I'm so glad, dude. We got a new fridge.
Let us hurry. There is nothing to fear here.
That's what scares me. That did it.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure they did their gingerbread house. But, dude, my sons trashed our last refrigerator. I mean, trashed it. And, it was just like, I mean, it worked, dude, but during the summertime, it would fail a lot. You could probably do that Etsy shit. Happy?
Give me the whip. Give me the whip. Throw me the idol. No time to argue. Throw me. Give me the whip.
Adios, senor.
Adios, Vito. American. Solid American.
Man I knew 10 years ago. I learned to hate you in the last 10 years. Where the hell were you? Damn it, don't you leave me down here by myself!
Marcus.
What's that exit? It's like a labyrinth.
Like waiting. What the devil? Everywhere. Damn kids. Someone's getting expelled tonight.
Going to Disney World.
Those are big footprints.
Going fishing with your dad. No, my eyes are just kind of. I am getting tired though.
All right, pal. You can't sleep here.
Oh shit! Didn't he just die?
Who the
The
hell are you?
Candyman? Yeah, the guy that played the Candyman. This must be the last thing that he did.
You asked for it. Whatever you're up to, pal. Head end.
Is that the best you got? Homunculus, non comptacit!
Me and Dr. Jones! Dr. Jones!
Indiana? I'd wondered where you'd got to. What happened?
Where did he go?
Who?
The giant.
I didn't see any giant.
I caught someone breaking into the museum. He was tall. He took something.
Well, did you see his face?
Took his butthole virginity.
Scarred. Dark skin. He spoke some form of Latin.
Latin? Well, that is a novelty.
Come on, Marcus. We need to find out what he took.
Yes, righto. This display case has been ransacked. Is there anything missing?
Let's have a look.
We should look around for the exhibits that were in this display. Look at this mess. The exhibits are all over the floor. That piece came from this display cabinet. We should find them all and see what's been taken. Well, this wasn't what I expected when you asked me down from New York. Look at this mess. The exhibits are all over the floor. What a mess. Let's tidy up. Then we can find out what's
Okay.
missing.
Alright, Grand Blue Fantasy Collector's Edition.
You took quite the thrashing, Indiana.
I'm all right. Why do you carry smelling salts?
Well, you never know when you might happen upon a damsel in distress. How's your head?
Feels like a night out of the cabaret.
That bad, is it?
A funerary mask, Brody.
Is that solid gold?
No, this isn't right.
No, I think that's for something else, Indiana.
No, this isn't right. No, we should try something else.
I wonder what.
Funerary mask goes here.
Grand.
Ancient Egyptian, obviously. A depiction of Bastet. No, this isn't right. No, the display has a Syrian flag. This thing isn't from Syria.
Quite right, Indiana.
I think that's Iranian or Saudi Arabian.
No, I think that's for something else, Indiana.
No, we should try something else.
I wonder what.
And the Bastet statue goes in the Egyptian section.
Looks right, Indian.
Terracotta, likely Babylonian out of Iraq.
So, that's where the relief belonged.
Ah, look at this. Ugaritic letters.
Ugarit. It must be from Ras Shamra in Syria. Ah, well done, Indiana. So, is everything back?
Not quite.
Well, what's missing? SW 003. What was that?
Siwa expedition. He took the cat mummy, Marcus. But why?
The thief may have left a clue to their identity.
Yeah. Let's keep looking.
How many of these exhibits did you bring in?
I don't know. At least half.
That's an impressive collection. I saw that smashed window down the corridor from your office. Perhaps that is where he got out.
Okay. Where's my office?
doors were locked. A broken window. Maybe he got out the same way he came in.
That makes sense.
Marcus, help me out here.
Coming, Indiana. Oh, don't mention it. There's something glinting in the window. Is there something caught in the window?
I need to head to bed soon. I am starting to get tired.
A pendant, is it?
Must have got caught when he left through the window.
We've talked about this before, Happy.
Let's retire to your office and figure this out.
Good idea. Somebody sure went to a lot of trouble to steal a cap on me.
Electrician is probably your best option.
Yeah. 6 weeks ago.
Plumber. That's another good one. Blueprint design. Contractor. Landscaper. Roofer. Mechanic. IT repair. I mean, these are all blue-collar trades. If you are looking for like a physical trade, though, like a like out in the field trade, I would say be an electrician. Are you in America? Are you in the States? Hi, kitty. Come here. Gabe. Gabriel. Yes to what? You're in the States? Then what I would recommend to you, Happy, is if you're legitimately trying to look into the trades, go be an electrician. Electricians, if you can get into the right union, make fucking bank. Bank! But, so they have like concreters, plumbers, framers, roofers, landscapers, electricians. Electrician and plumber are like the two least labor intensive jobs in that field.
Let's mull this over.
You get into concreting, you're gonna have a broken back, or like masonry. Concreting, masonry, and concreting and masonry are probably two of the roughest
We should
jobs that
talk
you
about
could
this in
ever
your
get
office.
into. Your back and your ankles will be destroyed by the time if you start when you're 17, 18 years old, your back and your ankles will be destroyed by the time you're about
We can work
45.
this out in your office, Indiana.
You're going to be in a lot of pain when you get up in the morning. But if you start now and you get a part of a kick-ass union, you could probably retire at 45. But in order to do those jobs, you're going to be sacrificing your back.
Let's mull
I
this over
guarantee
in your
it.
office.
And concreting, you have to be incredibly strong. And the same thing with Mason.
We should talk
You
about
got to
this
be
in your
incredibly
office.
strong because you're going to start out packing hod. And that shit is going to give you forearms so strong you could bust a
We can
walnut
work
with
this
it.
out in your office, Indiana.
To me, concreting it is not. It's good money, but you only work about 8 months out of the year
Let's mull this over
because
in
you
your office.
can't. It's very hard to pour concrete when the air is hella moist. There are a lot of people that do it, or they have prefab slabs that are made like in a factory somewhere,
We
and
should
then they're
talk about
shipped
this
out
in
to
your
a job
office.
site, or they, they make the like. There was a shopping center with like a Home Depot
We can
and
work
stuff,
this out
and
in
I
your
remember
office, Indiana.
watching it being built back in my old hometown. And what they do is they build a form, they pour and slurry the wall, and once it dries, they lift it up,
Let's mull
and
this
boom,
over
that's how
in
they
your
built the
office.
walls. I give all the asphalting. That's another trade you can get into. But the thing with if you specialize in concrete, like I said, you're only going to be working about 7 months out of the year, 7 to 8 months out of the year, depending on where you live.
Vatican Secret Archive, if I'm not mistaken.
And I'm talking
just about a
like because
capital
if you
market.
do this, you need to
What
get
you
into
got
a
to
union.
do, Indiana.
You need to go and be a part of a union because you will be taken care of.
I need my classes
Roofers,
covered, of course.
roofing is the same thing. You're going to sacrifice your back. There are those rare breeds of people that are just fucking, laser etched out of metal. But in order to become a roofer and a good roofer, you either need to figure out how to start up your own roofing business and manage people underneath you, or you bust your ass off and retire at a very young age. Because roofing is another job. You're going to pay for it with your body. You may make good money, but you are going to treat your body like a very hard transaction. You're going to sacrifice your back. You're going to sacrifice your whatever. If you're right-handed, you're going to sacrifice your right hand because you're going to constantly be fucking hammering or ripping shit up. Because there's two parts to roofing. There's demo or tear off and lay down. Lay down is when they put the new roof on. Tear off is when they tear the old roof off. It's actually, most companies split it into two different sides. They'll send in a tear off crew, and then the tear off crew will go to the next house, and then they'll send a new crew to come in, and because they specialize in the that aspect of it. If you go into carpentry is another hard ass job, but you better make sure that your hands are calloused up. And the reason why I say that is because you're going to be grabbing wood, lots of wood, especially pine, and pine dries the shit out of your hands. Pine, plywood. You're going to be packing a lot of lumber around when you first start out, and it's going to make your hands dry and crack and bleed because the wood sucks the moisture out of your hands. And from swinging hammers, you'll be sweeping a lot of floors if you go into carpentry. That, like, your first year, you're just going to be sweeping floors and picking up garbage and being what's called a gopher. Hey, go for this. Hey, go for that. Hey. You know what I mean? So that's carpentry in a nutshell right there. Carpentry is long motherfucking hours during the summer and no work in the wintertime. That's how carpentry goes. Carpentry, you're working 16 hours a day, 6 days a week, because a large majority of carpenters are Christians, so they don't work on Sundays. And, yeah, so during the summer, it's 16 hours a day, 6 days a week. Unless you get in with the union. If you get in with the union, it's like 5/10s, typically. But if you do go into carpentry, you're better off going out to a job site and getting a job. I don't know why. I trust going out to a job because you're going to get trained in things that you wouldn't get trained in at school. So if you decide to go into carpentry, don't go to school for that. Go out to a job site and say, hey, look, I'm young and I'm willing to learn and I don't have anybody else's bullshit bad habits. Please teach me. And they'll be like, oh, a gopher? Yeah. And the point to a gopher is there's a reason for it. There's a reason you are a gopher. It may seem like you're just the job site bitch. And you are, but it's for a good reason. It's to teach you about tools. It's to teach you about how to identify wood. It's to teach you discipline and maintain a safe, clean environment. It's to ingrain those things into you. It's going to teach you because those dudes are going to run their mouth to you. I don't know you personally. You know what I mean? Other than like sitting here and having conversations with you on the channel, I know things about you, but I don't know you personally, and I don't want to sound like I'm being rude when I say this. If you go into vocational, you need to make sure that you have tough ass skin. Because men talk shit. And they're rough. The guys I work with, that's all we do is we tear each other down all day long. I mean, it's all in good fun. You know what I mean? Like, these guys aren't talking shit to me because they hate me. That's just how manual labor jobs are. Tough body, tough mind. That's the way they see it. Work hard, play even harder. That's typically when it comes to manual labor jobs, that is the motto. Work hard, play harder. And these dudes they'll call you names. They'll tear you down. They'll make fun of you. If, like, let's say you've got some gray hair and they find out that you're a little insecure about it, they will fucking shine the world's biggest spotlight on that and just go at it. You will hear the most vulgar language on the planet. You will hear racist, sexist, bigoted, homophobic homophobic slurs flying left and right like a fucking, like a trailer park air show. You know what I mean? It flies from everybody. I work with a bunch of Hispanic people, you know, El Salvadorians, Mexicans, Central Americans, Peruvians, Venezuelans, and we say the most screwed up shit to each other all day long. And you got to understand that it's not real. It's just meant to be funny. You can't take it personally and you can't internalize it. And like I said, you could be Hulk Hogan for all I know. You know what I mean? But I'm just giving you a heads up that if you go into a trade, a blue collar trade, you need to learn to be witty. And you need to be able to learn how to take shit. Like the guys I work with. We're the type of guys that, you know, we'll be driving down the road in the work truck. And then all of a sudden, you know, we'll start to come up on like the local elementary school, and whoever's driving the truck will make an unexpected left turn and go, "Oh, hey, sorry. I know that I forgot that you're not allowed within 1,000 feet of a school," or something, like, you know what I mean? And it's just like we just fucking talk shit to each other all day long. It's like, it's not serious. Like, we're cracking jokes about each other. And every job site I've ever worked at, including even like I've worked for some like Christian job sites, and it's still just, you're just constantly tearing each other down all day long. And I didn't know that. When I first got into that, I thought, you know, I was young when I first started going out to job sites with my uncle. I was like 10 years old. And like, I don't want to say it, I thought these dudes were like legitimately bullying me. And it's not. One day I kind of snapped and I started talking shit back, and they all started laughing. And I was like, "Why aren't you getting mad? Like, I'm talking shit to you." And then one of them pulled me aside and explained it. And they're like, "That's what you're supposed to do. That's just what men do. We say the most vulgar, vile shit to each other, and we try to be creative about it. It's just because nobody wants to be there, dude. Nobody wants to be there when it's 110 degrees and you're doing some straight up like monkey work, you know what I mean? Like Oonga Boonga work, you know? Let me throw this 300-pound log on my shoulder and walk it up this hill. And, like, nobody wants to be doing that shit, dude. Nobody's enjoying that moment. Nobody's like, yay, I can't wake up and wait to throw heavy ass logs on my shoulder and walk them uphill. You know, everybody's miserable. But it's just about being funny. You know, like it's almost like it's like a rap battle almost, but it's a wit battle, and it's just a battle of the wits. Like, whoever can come up with the most vile, funny shit it just makes the time pass.
Indiana.
Dawson seems the likely choice. Maybe Kittredge?
Oh, look. Someone's left you a gift. How long has that been in there?
I haven't opened this suitcase for a year. Not since Cairo.
You aren't going to open it, Indiana? It's a beautiful journal, isn't it? Who's it from?
Doesn't say.
Oh, what are you packing? And just where are you planning on going?
Only the essentials.
I see.
You know what, guys? I think I'm gonna head to bed. I'm getting tired. and it's 10:30. So, God, dude, this cold just like sucks the energy right out of my body, man. And this morning it was really cold. So, we'll try to get a little further into this tomorrow. We'll see. I don't know. I haven't gotten too far into it, and I am hella tired right now, so I'm kind of like drifting in and out. Happy, remember electrician school, dude. I'm telling you, that's your best bet. You can retire by the time you're 45. You can work, build up a side business, start your own handyman business after you get all your certs and all that, and then go into the union. And at actually, I think, 43, you can retire from the union. It's like after 25 years. So, you retire after 25 years. You're now 43. You can either go and invest a little more into your side business and get a couple people underneath you and do side work, or you can go pick up a second union job and then in 25 years again, retire a second time and get 2 retirements. And electricians, you don't work in the rain or the snow, no matter what. And you can work all year round. You can work in the summer, the fall, the winter, the spring. It don't matter. You know, concreters and roofers and carpenters and masons and even some plumbers that do some stuff. They only work like 8 to 9 months out of the year. So that's my best option to give to you is to go be an electrician and try to get a job with the union ASAP, and then just do that. Dude, start a 401k or a Roth IRA or what's the other one? 401k, pension, or whatever. And I prefer 401ks because a lot of times companies will match what you put in. So, like, let's say you put in 6%. The company will match up to 4%, and that's an even 10% going into your 401k out of every paycheck. That to me is the best way to go. I wish I could get a 401k through my company, but all I have is a pension, and pensions scare the shit out of me because I've heard too many horror stories. But I'm going to go ahead, I'm going to hop out of here, and I'll be back tomorrow. We'll give this a little bit longer and just see how this game is doing. Dude, I'm so tired right now. Getting old sucks. It's miserable. But other than that, you guys all have an excellent, safe, wonderful, happy Tuesday night. I'm sorry I haven't been as energetic, dude. Like I said, man, this cold is just really sucking the energy out of my body, man. I feel fatigued all the time. So hopefully, and plus we're working hella overtime right now. And it's just like I go to work, I come home, I play games for an hour or so, I hang out with my kids, then I go to bed, and it's just wash, rinse, repeat, wash, rinse, repeat. Until next time, though, you guys have a good night, and I'll catch you guys later.